Players and coaches, please face the press box and repeat after me the American Legion Baseball Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules. Treat faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a scout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Let's play ball.
And welcome back to Jack Williams Stadium in North Fargo. The rain has held off for now, and still pretty optimistic here that you can get both games in here and keep the schedule as is the rest of the way for this North Dakota State Class AA American Legion Baseball Tournament. Final two games of the evening are elimination games, as the winners of these next two games will square off against one another in Game 2 tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. It is the Grand Forks Blues. The Blues are the number 6 seed. They fell 12-3. Not a real clean game earlier against Fargo Post 400, as they will face Jamestown. Jamestown with a opening round win. They were in the first day of the play-in round, if you will, as they defeated Dickinson on day number 1 by a score of 12-2. Blanked 10-0 by Fargo Post 405 on Tuesday. And last night took care of Williston, winning by a score of 6-0. Got a shutout victory, and they get set to take on Grand Forks here today. As we get a look here at your starting pitcher, there is the right-hander on the hill for Grand Forks. That is Ryan Reichow. Let's take a look at the Jamestown batting order, as the number 9 seed Jamestown Eagles getting set to take on the Grand Forks Royals, as Braxton Perkins will lead things off in left field. Batting second at first base will be Bennett Gaynor. Batting third, the designated hitter, will be Brady Nenow. He is DHing for the starting pitcher for Jamestown, Zach Geiser. Brenner Weber batting cleanup. He will catch. Batting fifth in center field, Cale Verdi. Batting sixth in right field, Cody Bush. Batting seventh at shortstop, Hayden Smith. Batting eighth will be the third baseman, Hudson Rohde. Colton Gerlach will hit ninth, and he is at second base. Defensively, for Grand Forks, David Larson is behind the plate. Around the infield, Gabe Schauer at third. Alex Seaver with a nice win on the mound to defeat Mandan in a first-round game on Tuesday. He is at shortstop. Matt Dosh is at second base. Xander Wayne at first. Outfield from left to right, Rylan Carinta in left field. Caden Tostenson in center. Leighton Pribula is in right, as it will be Braxton Perkins will lead things off, as our first pitch will be 6:42 under cloudy skies, and the delivery is ball one. 6:42. Rain did cool things off. Actually feels pretty comfortable out there. A little bit humid, but 75 degrees. We'll warm up again mid-80s tomorrow, but still a chance of some showers, but it has avoided us so far. There's a line drive that has caught it short. And there is out number one. Kind of off the end of the bat there is Perkins. A soft line drive, one away in the Jamestown half of the first inning for Bennett Gaynor. So Gaynor, a couple of doubles so far here in the tournament. As last night, the delivery is in the dirt for ball one to Gaynor. 6-0 win of the Williston Keybirds last night, as a two-hit shutout for Jackson Colpin. Did so on 89 pitches. And the delivery, swing and a miss. Gaynor 1 for 3 with a double last night. They had 3 extra base hits. Top 3 batters in the order combined to go 5 for 9 with 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in. They were part of the catalyst. Fouled off to the right now to play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the regular season with one another, teams split in Grand Forks June 25th. Jamestown lost game 1 4-2, won the nightcap by a score of 6-4. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Second game went 10 innings.
That's how much foul ground he's eaten. Grand Forks in the first base dugout, Jamestown in the third base side.
2-2. It is strike three. Got him looking. At the knees on the outside corner. And there is quickly 2 down here in the top of the first inning. So 2 up, 2 down. Brady Nenow, the batter. First time that Reichow has pitched against Jamestown on the season. Did not pitch in either game in that doubleheader. Brady Nenow to the plate, designated hitter. As he's hitting for the pitcher, Geyser. And first pitch misses low for a ball, and it is 1-0. Last night, Nenow 2 for 2 with a walk, including a triple, a run scored, and a run batted in. Jamestown jumped early, 3 in the first inning, 2 in the second. Good fastball there, cut on and missed, and it's 1-1. See, the outfield alignment is Tostenson, a couple 3 steps into left center field. Just off the plate, low and away. It's 2-1 now to Nenow with Brenner Weber on deck. Nenow has had hits in 2 of the 3 games here at State. There's a base hit in right field. Saw that one through the zone and a base hit. That's his 4th hit here of the state tournament. Single to right, and that will bring up Brenner Weber. So Weber, the catcher, wears number 4. Weber 1 for 3 in RBI last night. He has 3 hits. His other 2 were against Dickinson on Monday. Went 2 for 4 with a double and a run batted in. They were held to just 1 hit, a Perkins infield single. Think about what Post 2 has done. In 12 innings of pitching, they have allowed just 2 hits between Wyatt Kozadowski and Carson Sheik. 2 hits. Base runners have been at a premium. You're facing Post 2, line foul, and strike 1. And next up for top-seeded and host Post 2 will be their crosstown rivals, the Post 400 Stars. And the Stars, they were the number 7 seed in 2021 when they upset Post 2 in the opening round of that tournament in Mandan and ended up placing second. Went on to the Central Plains Regional and then eventually on to the American Legion World Series. Strike called. It's now 0-2. They were the 7th seed that year as well. It'll be the first meeting, be the 3rd time. Thought I heard Ethan say earlier that 3rd time that 400 and Post 2 have met in a state tournament, and was 20 and 21. 20, of course, was senior Babe Ruth. There was no Legion affiliation that year because of COVID. Throw to first and the runner back. And 2 strikes to count. 0-2, runner is on the move, and the pitch hit the batter, so came inside and clipped Weber, so he'll gain first base as Nenow hits to second. Jamestown trying to scratch across that first run. They've scored 5 first-inning runs so far here in the tournament. We will have a runner at first, as it will be Nolan Maulding, number 23. He will be the courtesy runner for Weber at first base. Cale Verkey will step in. Verkey 1 for 3, knocked in a couple of runs last night. 2 for 7 so far at State. Strikeout tried to work out some early traffic here in the first. Ooh, inside, he hits another batter. Someone rides inside, he hits Verkey, so hits batters on consecutive pitches. And that'll load him up now with 2 out for the Eagles. Cody Bush. Bush 0 for 7 at the plate so far here in the state tournament. He did draw a couple of walks and 6 solid innings of work in relief against Dickinson in the opening round, and Jamestown has essentially used up, I believe, 4 pitchers for the most part. Bush threw 84 pitches Monday. Miller and Bakken were in the 60s against Post 2 the following evening. Just off the plate, low and away, ball 1. Jackson Colpin, 89 pitches. Colpin is the lone super senior on the Jamestown Post 14 roster. 1-0. And a strike, 1-1. So an opportunity to try and pounce here early for Jamestown. And the 2 games they've won is when they put first inning runs on the board. That's usually not coincidence. Slow and away, 2-1 the count. If you can, especially at this point now, you're, this is day 4 of the tournament. Start kind of burning through pitching staffs. And to the point where seeds don't matter. Little looper, left center field. It's going to knock in a pair of runs. The ball booted out in left field. 2 runs will score. Verke will get to third base as Cody Bush delivers with his first base hit of the state tournament. And the Eagles have a 2-0 lead. So Nenau and Maulding coming in to score. Verke to third. The ball was kicked for an instant out in left field by Corinta. Bush holds at first. Hayden Smith shortstop to the plate. So they're an early start. Jamestown grabs the lead. Couple of 2-out runs. Strike 1 to Smith. Smith had 2 hits against Dickinson, 0 for 3 last night. Struck out a couple of times against Williston. Inside out one, right field, and coming on and making the catch in right field is Pribula. A bit of an inside-out swing, and the side is retired. But nice job of the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, couple of hit batters. And Jamestown leaves 2. Get the pitch count here for you. 20 in the open inning pitch-wise for Rykow. Come back here in the bottom of the first inning as it is a 2-0 Jamestown lead. We'll come back with more of the State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament after this.
It wasn't until 1925 that the American Legion gave birth to its first youth program, and that was American Legion Baseball. And the emphasis was on citizenship and sportsmanship.
Travel ball, a lot of the times you go and you play and it's kind of just more of an individual game. But in Legion Baseball, it's more of a team working towards a goal, and I really appreciate that.
That you're playing for something more than just yourself. You're playing for all the past veterans who have served. You're playing for the people who are still serving in the military. And it's a huge honor to be part of this program.
Guys are finishing up his warm-up tosses as he will face Caden Tostenson, Gabe Schauer, and Ryland Corinta in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 Jamestown with 20 pitches in that first inning for Rykow is a good start there as Jamestown now 7 first inning runs. Tostenson leads things off for Grand Forks. First pitch is inside for ball 1. And the delivery, it is a strike. And it is 1-1. The delivery, and the dirt bounces up there. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Tostenson 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored against Mandan, and their 6-2 win. We talked about first inning runs. Grand Forks got 4 early on against Mandan. And actually got some early runs as well against Fargo post 400. In fact, you look, 12-3. They jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. Here's a high hopper. Oh, it bounces up and over Gerlach and into right center field. Didn't know if he should charge it or play back, and it hopped right up and over Gerlach, as Tostenson will get. I think that's probably a bad hop single on that one. Grand Forks has scored 7 first-inning runs, and see if they can respond. As Gabe Shower to the plate. Royals overall 19-18. Called strike nothing in 1, and much improved this year. Really competed very well. Split with Jamestown. Got a big sweep over post 400 late in the season. Go to first. And the runner back as they keep an eye on Tostenson at first base. Shower 1 for 3 with a run scored earlier today against post 400, and their starter Gus Wermeyer shot through the hole, base hit right field. One bounces to Bush in right. As checking in at second is Tostenson, as back-to-back singles getting Grand Forks some traffic on the bases here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Rylan Corinta. So Corinta to the plate. Corinta 1 for 3 with a run score. They got 3 early on against post 400 and starter Gus Wermeyer, and then Stars used some small ball as the Royals helped him out with some defensive miscues, including a bunt that turned into a T-ball-esque run around the bases for the Stars. That evened the game, and more defensive woes plagued them in the middle of the game as well. It's 12 unanswered. The Stars are in the winner's bracket against post 2 tomorrow. Here's the 1-0. He butts. Good one. Third base side, slipping and falling as the pitcher Geyser, and the bases are loaded. So a bunt single for Corinta. As he got there, he was off the mound to field it, and down he went. So the bunt single. A rain-aided bunt hit there. Rickow to the plate. Reichow, excuse me. Reichow 0 for 3, struck out twice earlier today against post 400. As Reichow, breaking pitch low in ball 1. Reichow, 3 hits, went 3 for 3, 3 singles, 2 runs scored in that win over Mandan on Tuesday morning. Out to second. They get an out at the bag, throw on to first, not in time. As Smith's throw is late, that'll score a run. And it's now a 2-1 game. So 2-1 as Gerlach to Smith. They take care of Corinta for the first out. Fielder's choice and a run batted in for Reichow. He'll take over at first. Tostenson scores. Shower to third. It's now a 2-1 game. And that'll bring up Alex Seaver. Courtesy runner coming here at first for Grand Forks. That'll be number 2. As Waldorf will run at first base for Grand Forks. Rylan Waldorf, a senior this fall at Red River. First pitch to Seaver is in the dirt, smothered nicely for ball 1. Seaver 0 for 2, walked a couple of times against post 400 earlier today. Seaver had a big 2-run single. That was the big hit as part of the 4-run first inning against Mandan on Tuesday. Here's the 1-0. That one knocked down. Weber locates it, breaking, and Waldorf will get to second base. The return throw gets away. Now runner's going to try and score, trying to head for the plate, and will score. It's a 2-2 game. The return throw to the mound got away, and in the meantime, Shower heads up play, sprinting for the plate and scoring. And it's a 2-2 game. So Waldorf goes to second. And that will even the game now at 2. As the return throw from Weber got away. Pitch is high. It's now 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes the count. I'm thinking that's got to be an error. Probably put an error on the board on the catcher Weber on the return throw that got away. Ball 4 here to Seaver. So a 4-pitch walk. That fills first, and off to a grind of a start here in the opening inning as the batter will be Xander Wayne. Wayne at first base, 1 for 4 with a run scored on Tuesday. It's 2 for 7, 2 runs batted in, knocked in a pair of runs in the first inning against post 400 today. Has 4 home runs in the season. And the pitch on the way, it is in the dirt, gets away. Runners will move up. So to second and third of the wild pitch. As Seaver to second, Waldorf now ends up at third base in ball 1. And this is win or go home. 4 teams eliminated yesterday. Mandan, Minot, Dickinson, and Williston in that order. Mandan season's not over. They'll get ready for the Central Plains tournament, which they will host beginning a week from today. 1-0, sharply hit and foul down the left field line. And it is 1-1 the count.
1 ball and 1 strike.
This loser of this game and the loser of our next one, that'll be a good matchup with West Fargo and the Bismarck Governors. Pretty good team's going to have their season come to a close here late tonight. It's 1-1. And the delivery is low and outside. Weber knocks that one down. Guys are down to the count at 2-1. Matt Dosh on deck, still just 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-1 is popped up, as it will be the shortstop coming behind second base. Smith makes the catch, and there's out number 2. So big out there. Xander Wayne did a pop-up, 2 down. That will bring up Matt Dosh. Second baseman wears number 13. Dosh 0 for 2 with a walk, struck out twice earlier today. After a pair of hits on Tuesday, Dosh swings and drives one. Left center field, it's in the gap, it's deep, it's troubled, it's up against the fence. It'll score a pair of runs. Dosh digging for second, he'll check in there. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Matt Dosh, 4-2 Grand Forks. Pitch about ladder high, and Dosh drilling one into left center field over the head of Perkins, and the future Jamestown Jimmy belts a 2-run double. Multi-sport athlete between football, basketball, and baseball. Will play football for his father, Tom Dosh, at the University of Jamestown. David Larson, the catcher. Number 8 batter steps in. And a crooked inning. Jamestown, or I should say Grand Forks. Talked about Jamestown with 7 runs in the first inning. Grand Forks has scored 11 in this, their 3rd game in the state tournament. 11 in the first inning alone. Called strike. 1-1 to Larson. So each team puts up a crooked number as guys are trying to work out of trouble. Larson knocked in 2 on Tuesday, going 1 for 3, 2-1 the count. Against post 400, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. To the high set Geyser, and the pitch on the way. And it's now 3-1. Leighton Pribula on deck, but 2 down to the inning. And ball 4 here. Second walk of the inning. So Couple of walks. 3 singles. Fielder's choice in the big 2-run double from Dosh. And a mound visit coming, and there is early activity in the Jamestown bullpen. In fact, double barrel action. A courtesy runner here coming at first for Grand Forks. We can get a number for you on that. Looks to be, I think, number 10 out there for Grand Forks. That would be Owen Harms. Yep, Harms running at first base as the courtesy runner as the mound visit comes to a close. Activity in the Jamestown bullpen. Kyler Perkins, who started Monday against Dickinson, pitched an inning plus and threw, I think it was 25 pitches, was his number the other day. So Jamestown's really already burned through 4 pitchers already. Perkins, they used early. Gave up a couple of runs early against Dickinson. As a line drive and caught at third. Snared at third by Rhodey. A sharply hit ball that ends the inning. But the Grand Forks Royals bat around 4 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors. A couple of runners left on base. That first inning, a little over 20 minutes 26 pitches in that first inning for Jamestown starter Geyser. We are through 1. Grand Forks leads at 4-2 here at Jack Williams. The state Class AA tournament continues in a moment.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Can you hear it? It's heritage. Can you feel it? It's transformation. Can you see it? It's a new kind of horizon. Your brightest moment is right now. North Dakota State University. See how far your horizons will go.
4-2 in favor of Grand Forks. Correction on the pitch count for Reichow. He had 21 in the first inning, with both starters were north of 20 in the first, and got to that point, didn't really finish. The thought was really, you get to this point, seeds don't make a whole lot of difference, as we're, day 4 of the tournament for Jamestown, 4th game in 4 days. Time for Grand Forks. Kind of the reward of that win Tuesday over Mandan. They got a day off. This is their second game of the day, and quite honestly, the Seaver gave them a dandy of an outing to beat Mandan, and really, their defense let them down more maybe than pitching and offense did. As we have a change coming here, perhaps, or what the holdup is. Bismarck and West Fargo will be up next, as I believe the rule is, and don't quote me on this, but you cannot start a game before 10 o'clock, as I believe what it is. So it's 7:08 right now, and Bismarck and West Fargo, and I think the chances are good. It'll be a late night, but if you can squeeze all 4 in, you've got 3 scheduled for tomorrow. The schedule they get through tonight, you would have Post 400 and Post 2, winner's bracket game. Call that the money game at 1:30. The winner of that moves into the championship game and is in the driver's seat for a state title, a trip to the Central Plains Tournament. 4:30 will be the winners of these two games, with Bismarck and West Fargo and Grand Forks and Jamestown up next. Looking to see what the holdup is. We got 8 different players. Catchers out there. Are we missing might be a third? Yeah, I think it's a third baseman, perhaps. His third baseman's glove is there, but I said it might have been a restroom break. That's right. There he goes. There we go. So, yeah, I think it was the third baseman. It was Shower. We don't know if it was a restroom break, but it happens. It happens, that's for sure, as we get ready for the top of the second inning. In fact, we'll take a quick pause, come back with the top of the second in a moment.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All-Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
First pitch to Rhodey, shortened up, pulled back, called strike, and it is 0-1. Rhodey, Gerlach, and Perkins for Jamestown here in the top of the second inning. Off-speed delivery, swung on and missed, and Rhodey down the count at 2 strikes. Rhodey had a hit against Dickinson Monday, went 1 for 3. He's down on 3 pitches here. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. And there is one down. Oh, no game. Got the text from Ryan Peralt. No game can start after 11 p.m. The earliest start time is 8 a.m. So if anyone would know, I trust Ryan. So congrats to the Fargo Jets, by the way, as they took care of Bismarck. Their first round game, the Class A tournament, is out in Williston. As ball 1 to Colton Gerlach. Gerlach getting the start at second base on this game. He'd been used as a courtesy runner on Monday and Tuesday. Misses inside, and it's now 2-0 the count. As mentioned, these teams split, winning 1 extra inning game back in late June. Gerlach 1 for 3, couple of runs scored last night, and their win over Williston. To left center field, over into the gap, Corinta chasing, backpedaling, reaches up, makes the catch. And there is 2 down as flags kind of pointing out to left field. That might have gotten a little bit of push from Mother Nature there. Gerlach retired. And Braxton Perkins. So if we can start a game of 11's, the cutoff, and we can start one, then I think we're in good shape, as long as we stay dry. There's kind of been some activity on the radar kind of to the north and south of us. Ball 1 to Perkins. Line to short in his first at bat. Reichel trying to have a quick bounce back inning here. Popped up. Reichel off the mound as he will take care of it himself just a few feet in front of the hill and makes the catch. There's a nice and tidy 1-2-3 inning for him as Jamestown down in order in the top of the second. Inning and a half in the books here in the State Class AA American Legion Baseball Tournament. It's 4-2 Grand Forks.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
up for Quick Star's Mountain Dew Quick Climb. Now through August 16th, play each day for free in your Quick Rewards app and score bonus plays with every eligible item you grab. Every day, someone's cashing in. So open the app and get climbing. Win big with Quick Star's Mountain Dew Quick Climb.
Top of the order again as everybody in the Royals lineup have to take their swings in the first inning. Tostenson, who had a single to start the 4-run uprising, 4-2 Grand Forks, bottom of the second inning. Overhand delivery fouled just above us here high atop Jack Williams Stadium upstairs, and it's now 2 strikes the count. Shower and Correnta will follow. It was an 8-pitch top of the second inning for Reichow. Smash to third. It's past the third baseman. That'll go into left field as Perkins chases that one down. It'll be scored as a base hit for Tostenson. So Tostenson, a pair of hits. Here comes Grand Forks here in the... Oh, they're going to put an error on the board, actually. Looks like. You're going to give him a hit. Okay, you're giving him a hit on that. That's what I thought. I thought it gave him a hit on that. So it is a... I'll bring up Shower. Well, it's a single. 4 runs on 5 hits into the air to left center field as Perkins a few steps back to make the catch on that one. And first pitch swinging Gabe Shower is retired. Fly ball to left and 1 away. So I'll bring up Correnta. Correnta dropped a bunt down and reached. And Geyser came off the mound to field it. Slipped and down he went. Correnta was eventually forced out. The throw gets away as that one's going to go down the right field line on a pickoff attempt. As Tostenson's going to make it all the way to third base on the errant throw. Error 1 of the pickoff throw, and Tostenson gets a free 180 feet on that one as that moves him to third. So here comes Correnta. We'll see how the infield plays this. Striking at 0-1. It's Correnta. We mentioned that bunt single. They will keep the infield back. Here's a line drive, and it is knocked down by Gerlach. Picks it up, and the throw on to first is not in time. That will score a run to make it 5-2. So a run batted in is Correnta. Kind of a soft line drive that Gerlach tried to make kind of a sliding catch on and could not. So it'll be a single. And they're going to give him a hit on that. So base hit, run batted in. Grand Forks ups their lead, 5-2 now. Rick out of the plate. That one gets away from Weber. Wild pitch as rounding it. Correnta taking a little long look at it at second. As it is ball 1. As Rickow. 1 ball to count. Going to miss by Reichow. It's 1-1. So Reichow hit into a fielder's choice. That knocked in a run. Courtesy runner came in for him. That runner did score. Scored on Matt Dosh's double. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch down to the zone. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Take a look at the outfield alignment. Playing Reichow a bit to pull. Strike 3, got him looking. On the outside corner is Reichow rung up. And there is 2 away as Geyser has his first strikeout. And that'll bring up Seaver. Seaver walked. Later came around to score. Scored on Double from Dosh, a 2-out double. And called strike, 0-1. So Grand Forks able to add on, and once you get that lead, if you can kind of piece away at it a bit at a time. Fly ball center field, hit well. A lot of room out there for Verke, settling under it. And Verke makes the catch, and the inning is over. Grand Forks does add a run. They get a run on a pair of hits. There was one error in the errant pickoff throw, and one left on. As the lead, now 3 for Grand Forks. Through 2, it is 5-2 in favor of the Royals here in the State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. Be right back.
We raised the bar on bar food with sandwiches.
Yep, that's better. Yeah, must have got. Yeah. I kind of noticed that too, and I was like, I suppose I could have just because I know there's a way to.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad.
Two lead for Grand Forks as we are through 2 innings of play as Bennett Gaynor will lead things off as Gaynor, Nenow, and Weber. Top of the 3rd inning. Reichow delivers on a breaking pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Gaynor struck out in his first at bat, and it was Jamestown. 2-out rally in the first as Perkins and Gaynor first 2 batters. To begin the game, Reichow sat down in pretty quick fashion. That's line foul. And that evens the count at 1. Single from Nenow. Weber hit by a pitch. Then Verke was hit by a pitch. Cody Bush, 2-out, 2-run single. The lead short-lived. 5 unanswered for the Grand Forks Royals for post 6. Popped up here as this goes into shallow right field. Drifting out, second baseman Matt Dosh takes care of that one post haste. One away here in the 3rd. Nino, the batter. Singled and scored in the first. Well, Grand Forks last few years been in one of those bottom 4 seeds, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Avoided that this year and trying to stretch their visit here to North Fargo at least one more day. Called strike. It's 0-2, and the fact that this is only their 3rd game of the tournament, they only had to use Seaver for their first win. That probably helps a little bit. Save on some pitching, knowing if you want to try and get to the championship, you're going to have to win. You need to win this one and 2 more Friday. Yeah, get that loser's bracket. It's tough to climb your way through. It can be done. West Fargo did it last year. Have to do it again. Strike 3, got him looking. Reichau's his 3rd strikeout, and in a nice little groove. 6 in a row set down. Brenner Weber hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Hits here with 2 out, nobody on. Bismarck West Fargo will be interesting. Those teams split in the regular season. West Fargo able to take care of Dickinson in 5 and use 3 different pitchers. They didn't have to go too deep with any of them, so and they've got a good array of arms to pick from, and there's a team that could maybe slide through the sidecar to get into the championship game. They certainly have the capability. Strike called, 1-1. Come from behind win for Bismarck to get. Stay in the winner's bracket. Fell 5-0. Carson Cheek took a no-hitter into the sixth, post 2. Cruise to a victory. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Weber. As far as the seeds that are remaining with these 6 teams, and 6 will come 4 before the night is over. Or if it turns early morning, which we don't rule that out, 3-1 out of Weber. Winner's bracket, you have seeds 1 versus 7. You have 6 and 9 here as a line drive. That is a short hop pickup and throw on to first in time. Short hop pickup by Seaver and made that look easy. Fires the throw on Weber. Another 1, 2, 3 innings. 7 in a row set down, and Reichel in a nice little bit of a groove right now as we are through 2.5 at Jack Williams Stadium. It remains 5-2, Grand Forks.
If you're looking for a car or a truck and you don't know where to go, Luther Family Ford's a place where prices are so low. Honesty and integrity are what we stand for. Lowest prices every day is what we have in store. Our sales and service is the best, you'll know it ain't no lie. Just come on down to Luther Family Ford and you'll see why.
Just off I-29 and 32nd Avenue. See you there.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Five-2 Grand Forks. We head to the last of the third inning. We're waiting for Brenner Weber was the last out. They had Ethan Otley warm up for him. Here comes the Jamestown catcher. So we get ready for the bottom of the third inning. 5-2 Grand Forks here from the State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. Yeah, with the 6 teams left. Jamestown now the lowest team still standing. They're the 9 seed. Post 400 at 7. Grand Forks 6. Bismarck 4 seed coming into the tournament. And then West Fargo 2, Post 2, 1. So you know for sure you're going to have either the 6 and 7 seeds in the Final Four or the 7 and 9 seeds in the Final Four. And again, that was the question we presented during the first day of the tournament. Who's going to be that team that's disrupts things a little bit? And really, probably 2 with Grand Forks, but especially post 400 stars. Xander Wayne takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Wayne, Dosh, and Larson in the bottom of the third. Under overcast skies here at Jack Williams Stadium. Mighty swing and a miss, and 2 strikes. Wayne popped his second in his first at bat. 6 hits for Grand Forks. They've come in all shapes and sizes. Biggest hit, 2-run double from Dosh. Capped off a 4-run inning. It's now 1-2. Geyser's 1-2. Got him swinging a miss and a strikeout. 1 down. Strikeout number 2 now for Geyser, and brings up Matt Dosh. I can remember when a young Matt Dosh, his dad was working color commentary with me at the Dakota Bowl a couple of times. A young Matt Dosh was, I can tell you, is an expert spotter for football. He's graduated on to bigger and better things from that, including getting base hits. Drops one into left for a 1-out single here as he is 2 for 2. Sounded like he got that one off the end of the bat. Dosh able to Drop one in for a 1-out single. I'll bring up Larson.
Catcher, David Larson.
Look at Grand Forks during the year. 1-2 against Williston. Split with Dickinson in the regular season. Lost twice here to Post 2. Scores of 11-3 and 3-0. Split with Jamestown, as we talked about earlier. Ball 1 to David Larson, who walked in his first plate appearance. Split with Mandan. Lost twice to the West Fargo Patriots. Beat Post 400 twice, including a 5-run rally. They walked him off down 4-0. In fact, were no hit through 6. Scored 5 to win 5-4, and then took the back end of that doubleheader. 1-1 now to David Larson. Pitch on the way. Fastball high, 2-1. But beat Bismarck twice, pair of 1-run victories at home. Was on the 16th 2 weeks ago, 3-2 and 5-4, and then lost twice to Minot, which slid them down to the 6 hole. Swing and a miss. Correction of the count now, 2-2 to Larson. Leighton Pribula on deck. Dosh's singles hit number 7 for Grand Forks. 2 1/3 off the righty Geyser. Outside, that one gets away. And Dosh will leisurely stroll to second base on the wild pitch. Winner plays tomorrow at 4:30 and could potentially play 2 games tomorrow. And the delivery, it is strike 3. He was headed to first base. Home plate umpire said, not so fast. Got rung up, and there's 2 down. Second strikeout of the inning. Number 3 now for Geyser, and then we'll bring up Pribula.
Right fielder, Leighton Pribula.
Line to third in his first at bat. After going 0 for 2 earlier today against Fargo Post 400. Strike from Geyser, and it's 0-1.
Pitching better after rough first inning, then a little bit of a rough second.
0-1. Up and in, 1-1. Grand Forks, 14 runs they've scored. This is their 3rd game of the state tournament. 11 have come in the first inning. We're hoping that start propels them to another game tomorrow. 2-1 to Pribula with Tostenson on deck. 2-1. Called strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look at the Grand Forks roster. Primarily Red River, either grads, a couple of Centrals, and 1 super senior. In fact, David Larson, super senior from Sacred Heart across the river. Strike 3. Got him looking. Pribula rung up, 3 strikeouts. And a nice bounce back inning here for Geyser, and that'll do it for Grand Forks. In the inning, no runs and a hit. No errors. They strand 1 as we are through 3 here at Jack Williams Stadium. State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. 5-2, Grand Forks.
I thought leadership meant running meetings or giving speeches. But there are so many different moments that create a leader. Lead your own way, in ways big and small. At the University of North Dakota.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
You see the totals after 3 innings of play. 5-7-0 in the runs, hits, and errors department for Grand Forks, and 2s on the board for the Jamestown Eagles. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. I'm Brad Anderson. Glad you're with us wherever you might be this evening. All the games streamed on Fargo Post 2 Baseball's YouTube page. Go to youtube.com, search for Fargo Post 2 Baseball. It is presented by Walker Mowers. Verkey, Bush, and Smith for Jamestown. 7 in a row set down. Reichow is in a nice groove to this point. First pitch, a strike, and it is 0-1 to Verkey. Hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. There's a bunt foul and 2 strikes. Just looking at the pitch counts for Jamestown. Alex Seaver threw 98 in the complete game win Tuesday over Mandan. Xander Wayne, 82 against Pulse 400 earlier today. That is just off the plate, 1-2 the count. Gabe Schauer and Austin Allery kept it under 30, so they can come back. But again, if you make an appearance, it's 2 appearances in 3 consecutive days. They could come back tomorrow if needed, if Grand Forks advances. Kind of once you get probably to the last day or 2, it really does become by committee. Everybody has to help out, has to chip in. Here's a foul down the right field line, chasing, and that one will sail out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Not a bad crowd. I'd imagine weather should be good tomorrow. 400 in Post 2. That should be maybe some people playing hooky for that one. 1:30 in for the first pitch. The winner's bracket game tomorrow should be a healthy crowd for that one. 1-2. It's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. I've been amazed. I remember a couple of years ago when Starry and Bankfield hosted that game. I think it was 11 o'clock or noon. It was West Fargo and Post 2, and it was a huge crowd on a Friday afternoon. 2-2 the count. Make it 3-2. Full count. Reichow. And a ball 4. Nice plate appearance. Verkey works out a walk. Ends at stretch of 7 in a row. He had sat down. Cody Bush, 2-run single back in the first. I'll bring up Cody Bush. 2-run single. He and Nino have the Jamestown base hits. That was his first hit of the state tournament with that run-scoring hit. Bush takes it low for a ball. 1-0 the count. What breeze you have? A little bit. The American flag kind of gently swing out in center field. Bunt. Runner goes. Pitches a ball. Throw is not in time as Dosh claiming he got Verkey on the way by. Clipped him on the leg or ankle for the foot. If he did, it was late. 2-0 the count. Boy, he was vehement saying, I got him. 2-0 the count. But that was a quick tag, even though that throw went wide to the right of second base as we see it from up here. And it's now 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Reichow hit a pair of batters. So essentially, Grand Forks has used up 2 pitchers to this point. They've got a couple that pitched earlier that could come back if needed. And there's a strike. That's 3-1. There's a strike. Outside corner at the knees. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Reichow, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, hit consecutive batters. In fact, hit them on consecutive pitches. 3-2, runner is going to go. It is ball 4. Larson throws it anyway, and it's late, and it is a walk. So Verdi will steal third. Walk to Bush. Jamestown bring the tying run to the plate. And Hayden Smith flying to right in his first at bat. Double played up the middle with Dosh and Seaver. Safety squeeze was on. They throw it out as the runner from first has the second. Dosh cuts it off. And Bush will steal second base. So he cut that off. Basically between the mound and second base, there was no indication that Verke was going to dash for the plate. So strike one. Infield will creep in a couple of steps here for Grand Forks. 1-1 the count. I'd call Dosh halfway. Seaver's a little further back at shortstop. Corner infielders not even with the bag. 1-1, fouled away. Smith down on the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a chance for Jamestown to see if they can pick their way back into this game. Got to at least try and get one out of this, if not a couple. Reichhouse sets. Jammed him, got into the kitchen. A bouncing ball. Is that a fair ball? Or did it hit him in the batter's box? They signaled foul. It went foul down the third base line and then kicked back into fair territory. Unless it hit the batter in the batter's box. They just called it foul right away. So either way, 1-2. Missed just low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. It's the only thing I could think of is it must have got him in the leg or foot before it went down the line. Possibly. 2-2 in the dirt. That is smothered nicely by Larson. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Because that's not really a call you can make until the ball kind of comes to rest or fielder makes contact with it. Out to short. Seaver knocks it down, picks it up. A run will score. They throw out the runner at first base. It's now a 5-3 game. So Smith will get a run batted in. Nice job by Seaver to stay with it. Knocked it down, then able to recover and throw him out. So Verke scores. Bush moves to third. So Smith does his job as Hudson Rohde will hit. Struck out in his first plate appearance. 1 of 3 strikeouts for Reichau. Here's a bunt. Good one down the third base line. They'll throw to first and get the out there. So the safety squeeze works out just fine. Schauer throws out Rohde, but he drives in a run. That empties the bases. RBI on the safety squeeze attempt. Bush scores. 1-run game now. 5-4 in favor of Grand Forks. That'll bring up Gerlach. Wasn't a full-fledged squeeze as the base runner didn't really make a mad dash down the line. Gerlach showing bunt. Pulls back, swings away. That's to see if you can draw the third baseman in. And Schauer took the chum in the water, and it's 1 strike. So no hits in this inning. Gerlach to the right side, backhanded, bobbled for a second, flipped to first, and in time for the out as Wayne made the play. Flip was high, Reichow made the play and had to do a little two-step around the bag to get to first, and does so to end the inning. So, pitcher to first for the out, and that'll do it. But Jamestown gets a pair of runs in the inning thanks to 2 walks. There were 2 runs without the benefit of a hit, and nobody left. 1-run game as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We're halfway home. It's 5-4 Grand Forks.
There are times in life when being aggressive is necessary. It can help you win the game. Being assertive can help you close the deal. Charging ahead can help you overcome obstacles. But when it comes to driving, being aggressive can be deadly. Speeding, tailgating, and cutting off other drivers can cause crashes and put lives at risk. Always drive responsibly and never aggressively. Remember, speeding catches up with you.
The order for Grand Forks, Caden Tostenson leading off for the 3rd time. Led off the 1st, the 2nd, now here in the 4th, and takes strike 1. Tostenson, Shower, and Correnta for Grand Forks, and that was a productive inning for Jamestown. Talked about they had 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and that turned into 2nd and 3rd that had to get something out of that, and they did. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. An RBI ground out and then a safety squeeze for a bunt. Both runs across, and job well done for Jamestown. 1-run game, 5-4. Swinging a fly ball and a hanging curveball to center field. Hit well, deep, back, chasing, and it is over the head of center fielder Verke. Tostenson for 2, and will slam the brakes on, and he has himself a double. 2 singles and now a double for Tostenson. That was a hanger to straightaway center out of the reach of Verke. It's 390 to straightaway center. He probably hit it. 350, 360, all of that. Had 2 home runs in the state tournament, none today. Shower the batter. Singled, scored in the 1st. Fly to left in the 2nd. Let's see how Grand Forks plays this. Set the delivery. Fly ball into right center field. Verke over, settling into it, makes the catch. Runner bluffing a tag. Tostenson will stay put. 1 away. So Shower retired, 1 down. That'll bring up Correnta. Correnta 2 singles, had a bunt single in the 1st. And an infield hit, which brought home a run in the 2nd. So 2 for 2. 6 hits by the top 3 batters in the order so far for Grand Forks. They are a combined 6 of 8, 3 runs scored and a run batted in. Table setters and table cleaners, if that's the case. Ball 1. Dosh also a pair of hits, so 4 hitters in the Grand Forks lineup have combined for the 8 hits, with Dosh going 2 for 2. Here's the 1-0. Line drive, that is into center for a base hit. Verke charging, and Tostenson will hold up at third base. So Correnta, that one hanging up with the zone. He drills one into center. So runners on the corners. Grand Forks trying to answer back. And we have a mound visit forthcoming. Chad Weber, head coach of Jamestown, to the mound. As Jamestown got an early lead. 2 runs in the top half of this inning. Chad Weber, head coach, took over. Sam Joseph was the coach for a number of years. Chad in his first year as head coach of Jamestown post 14, and like a little strategy situation here is Grand Forks now 2 more hits, 9 total. Corinta now 3 hits. He has 3 singles. So Tostenson and Corinta each 3 for 3 to this point. And Reichel, a guy with some power. 0 for 2, fielder's choice, and a run batted in the first, struck out of the second. Keep an eye on that guy at first and see how soon he tries to get over to second base. Out to second, Gerlach, and throws it away. Throws that one into left field. A run will score. They do not get an out anywhere. Fielder's choice, give him an RBI. Run was going to score no matter what, as Tostenson is in. Chance for at least 1 out. In fact, 2, and they got none. So Corinta's safe at second. 3rd error for Jamestown. That one costly. So first and second, 1 out. Seaver, who has walked and flying to center. Another guy that handles the bat well. Strike call. Seaver does not have a hit today in either game for Grand Forks, but on base with 3 walks, including 1 earlier in the game. To center field, Verke back, hustling in, still racing in, makes the catch, and out number 2. Seaver hit that kind of off the end of the bat. If you were going by sound, that might have fooled Verke a little bit, but he played that just right. First steps back, and then if you need to recover and hustle in, and he did just that. 2 down. Xander Wayne will try and be a 2-out hero here. Struck out in his last at bat. He is 0 for 2. One for 5 here in the day. And a strike, 0-1. Probably had to feel good for Post 400. 2 tough losses, but that one that the first loss, well, they kicked away a 4-0 lead late. That one stung. Wayne to right field as Bush has it measured, and Bush will make the catch, and the side is retired. So Wayne the catch, Grand Forks gets 1, but that is all. 1 run in the inning on a pair of hits. There was 1 error, and they strand a pair of runners. Grand Forks adds to the lead. 6-4 Grand Forks after 4 innings of play here at Jack Williams.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home, or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
(6-4) Grand Forks as Jamestown will bring up top of the order here in the top of the 5th inning. As far as pitch count wise so far, Reichel 65 through 4, and Geyser also 65. 105 the limit for the day. Perkins is 0 for 2. Pop to the pitcher in his last at bat. Gainer and Nino will follow. First pitch swinging. It's hammered out to short. Backhanded Seaver off his back foot. Throw to first and not in time. Infield hit for Perkins. Seaver backhanded it, but he really couldn't and didn't get much on that throw. Off his back foot from deep short, and you just can't get your lower half, and don't get your lower half into that. That's tough. So, infield hit. So, Perkins, been about as consistent a hitter as Jamestown's had in the tournament. As Gainer, hop foul. And that one bouncing up into the seats, not a play for strike one. So for Perkins, he's had a hit now in all 4 games of the state tournament for Jamestown. He is the only Eagle to have it at this point. And he fouled the plate. And 2 strikes the count. So 2 strikes. So Jamestown again. 2 innings in a row, they've been able to get the leadoff man on base. Took advantage. A couple of walks to begin the inning. Last inning. And both came around to score. Throw to first. And the runner back. Gainer, a guy with some power as well. He nearly hit a home run Monday as he banged one off the left field fence against Dickinson. More so on a drive to straightaway left. Smothered by Larson, it's now 1-2. Hit for Perkins is the 3rd for Jamestown and the 1st since Bush's single in the 1st. Swing to first, and they throw the ball away. The ball goes into left field as Perkins will end up reaching at 3rd. Now the throw gets away again, goes to the backstop. Perkins is going to come in and score. It turned into a snowball fight, and Jamestown gets a run to make it 6-5. So that's going to be a double error. Gainer will end up at second base. So it's an error, I believe, on the first baseman on the first on Xander Wayne, and then he would have been the left fielder that threw the ball to no one in particular. Yep, E3, E7. 2 errors allowing a run to score. Tying runs at second. It's a 6-5 game for Nino. First pitch swinging, popped up, may be playable, foul ground. Catcher Larson circling, makes the catch. Nice job by Reichow to cover home plate, and there's an out. So a foul pop-up. Nino quickly retired, 1 away. And that will bring up Brenner Weber. In a situation, Grand Forks got called for 3 errors, assessed 3 errors on 1 play, which allowed Pulse 400 to turn a Ethan Dahl bunt into 3 runs earlier today. There was 2, and the first errors of the game for Grand Forks. Weber showing bunt. Downstairs for ball 1. Weber hit by a pitch. Courtesy runner came in and scored in the first. He grounded short in the 3rd. Set of the 1-0. Weber offered at it. And a strike, 1-1. So both pitchers were mid-60s when the inning started. At this pace, Reichow may not get to the finish line before that pitch count reaches 105. Runner goes, and the runner's going to head to 3rd. Throw is wide. It'll be a stolen base. So Weber offering at it, I think. Nope, he did check up. It's 2-1. That's a stolen base. So runner was already breaking towards third and stayed true to the bit and able to steal third base. So that'll bring the infield in for Grand Forks, as you see there. 2-1. Just missed, down and in. 3-1 to Weber. Verke on deck. That's happened to Grand Forks a couple of times. Multiple errors on a play. 3-1. And it is ball 4. So walk to Weber. See if we get a runner, and we will. Maulding will come in to run at first base for Weber. There you see Maulding. And Nick Chine will come out for a visit. So a mound visit forthcoming here, and all of a sudden, Jamestown go-ahead run is on base as Verke will head to the plate. State Class A tournament started today out in Williston. The East winning 2 of the 3. Valley City, I know you're going to say, well, Valley City's in the East, and you would be correct, but in Legion Baseball, they are a West Region team. They walked off Kindred 8-7 today. Fargo Jets beat Bismarck Senators 10-1. Castleton beat the Minot Metros 9-2 in the final game of the night. And Offutt Stadium has Devils Lake and the Williston Oilers. Williston the host team. And Williston leads Devils Lake 2-1 in the 4th inning. So somebody at least scored a run on Devils Lake. There were 3 teams that tried and failed the East Region tournament. They threw 20 scoreless innings. Wins over Wahpeton, Park River, and Castleton. That's the Class A tournament. So Verke here. Needed to step in. So Verke hit by a pitch, walked, stole a base, and scored in the 4th. Runners on the edges here with 1 out. And the pitch. In his hands, good for a strike, 0-1. Dosh and Seaver, double play up the middle. They can get him to roll one over. In the meantime, we'll see if Maulding, see the lead he has over there at first. 0-1. Runner does go. Bunt is on as the pitcher slips and down he goes. And everybody's safe. That'll load the bases. Well, Verke might have been a safety squeeze. He dropped it down, and then the pitcher Rykow off the hill slipped, and down he went. So Maulding to second. Verke has a bunt single. And that loads him up now with 1 away in the 5th for Bush. Singled in 2 earlier. And the base is full. Chance for Jamestown to tie or maybe reclaim the lead. Ball 1. Bush singling in 2 back in the 1st inning, then walked and scored in the 4th. He scored on Rohde's safety squeeze. Jamestown 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 4th, 1 and maybe more here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, 1-1. They certainly have the opportunity. The base is full. There you see the base runners.
Single. Jamestown leading the 1st inning. Trying to get this lead again here.
1-1. Popped up. That will go foul. That'll end up in the bullpen. No, beyond the Jamestown bullpen third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Bismarck and West Fargo will be the late night show here at Jack Williams. I haven't looked at the radar lately. I just feel if I don't, I'm staying optimistic. 1-2. Curveball popped up. Foul territory. Larson stays with it, makes the catch. Up the first base side in foul territory, and Bush A big pop-up there, caught by Larson. Reichow with a huge out and 2 down. That'll bring up Hayden Smith. RBI ground out for Smith in his last plate appearance. All right, I'm going to look at the radar. See what it looks like. Well, there's some activity. Somewhat to the west of us, but that might... It's kind of drifting south. As a fly ball left field, that's into the gap. That's trouble, and it's going to be in for a hit. A couple of runs will score. Third run's going to try and score. No, they'll put the brakes on Verke at second base. As Smith takes second of the throw. It's a 2-run single. Jamestown has a 7-6 lead. So Hayden Smith delivers a 2-run single. He's knocked in 3 for the game. Lead change, 7-6 here in the 5th. Another big 2-out hit. So 4 runs with 2 outs on 2 big hits. Bush in the first and now Smith here. As Gaynor and Maulding score. Ball 1 here. As Verke ended up at third. First and second of the throw for Hayden Smith. Here's Rhodey. Safety squeeze. Thrown out third to first, but brought home a run, and he got hit by that pitch. Clipped him. Third batter. And Reichow is hit. And that fills first, loads the bases. As that's going to be it for Reichow. That'll be the second trip coming here, and we will have a pitching change. So Reichow, who had a stretch where he sat down 7 in a row at one point. Got nicked for a couple of runs in the 4th, thanks in part to a pair of walks, and will not get out of the 5th. So 4 2/3 for Reichow. We'll have a pitching change coming here for the Grand Forks Post 6 Royals. So 3 in for Jamestown, still batting. It's Reichow with 5 hits allowed. So far, 7 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 3 batters that were hit by pitches as well, as we will have pitching change here for Grand Forks. It's going to be, as in for Grand Forks, it will be Shower moving over from third base. So we'll have some corresponding defensive changes as well here for Grand Forks. Shower on to pitch. 3 in for Jamestown, still batting here in the top of the 5th inning. They lead it 7-6.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
I believe we've got a straight switch as Reichow will go to third. Shower is on now for Grand Forks. I believe that is his first appearance on the mound here in the state tournament, but take a peek at the chart, and it is his first appearance on the mound. Severs at short, Dosh, and it looks like just a straight switch. So pitcher and third baseman trade spots. And we'll bring up Ethan Otley. Otley will hit for Colton Gerlach. So Otley will hit, so he will come into the game, I'd imagine, to stay at second base as he hits here for Colton Gerlach, who leaves the game 0 for 2. Swinging a bouncing ball. That is past the third baseman and into left field. It'll score 1 run as Verke scores. Everybody will reach and get an extra base. Verke scores. Smith to third. Rhodey to second. It's an error charge to Reichow at third base. So the ball found him. It's now 8-6. That'll bring up Perkins. Hitting for the second time in the inning. Had an infield hit to deep short. He'll get another crack at it here in the 5th. And ball 1. So in this inning, that is now 3 errors for Grand Forks. We've 3 hits as well. And the delivery. Here's a line drive. It is off the glove of the shortstop. Seaver got a piece of it in a shallow left field. Now Jamestown's got runners all over the place. The throw gets away, goes to the backstop. That'll allow a second run to score. Everybody's safe. There are runners on second and third. 2 more in to make it 10-6. Single for Perkins. That allows 1 run to score. As that scored Smith, oddly, kind of forced Rhodey to head to the plate as he took a turn, never saw that the runner had stopped at third base. He was between second and third, so Rhodey took off of the plate, and the throw got away to the backstop, and an error allowing another run to score. Here's a base hit in the left field here off the bat of Gaynor. That will score 1 as they'll put the brakes on Perkins. Now he'll head to the plate. They fired to Larson. Larson's going to run him back to third base as, was he in the baseline? No, he's still in the baseline. They run him back to third again, throw to third, and they get him there, and that'll end the inning. That'll end the inning. It is a single and another run. Jamestown scores 7 in the inning, and they grab the lead. We'll get the line score. We've got to add it all up. We'll come back with it in just a moment. After 4.5, it is 11-6 Jamestown.
Ted, I noticed that you once played American Legion Junior Baseball. Is that the way you started your baseball career?
Well, it sure was, Jim. I used to play for the DeWitt C. Mitchell, post number 201 in San Diego, California. It was a great break for me, too.
Well, how do you mean that, Ted?
While playing American Legion baseball, I learned about the value of team play, sportsmanship, and met a lot of fine fellows in the process. Besides that, I learned a lot of baseball through the organized competition that the program affords. I think that every boy in America should play American Legion Junior Baseball if it is at all possible for him to do so.
Thank you, Ted Williams. And here's hoping you keep right on winning batting championships for many years. This is Jim Brett reminding you.
Seven runs, 4 hits, 4 errors in the inning for Grand Forks as Matt Dosh will lead things off bottom of the order, and all of a sudden, Geyser, who had to sit for quite a while, but gifted 7 runs and a 5-run lead. Strike 1 to Dosh, who has a pair of hits. So 7 runs, 4 hits. There were 4 errors in the inning. Got the final line here for Reichow. 1-1 the count. So Reichow goes 4 2/3, 5 hits, 10 runs. 4 of them were earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Right now, the pitcher of record for the Grand Forks Royals. 2-1 now to Dosh. Doubled in 2 in the first. And a base hit in the third. And the delivery. There's a drive to left, hit well towards the corner, diving, and did he hang on? Catch is made. Diving grab by Perkins for the out. 1 down. Took a hit and maybe extra bases away from Matt Dosh on a well-struck ball, one away in the fifth. That'll bring up David Larson. That was laced into the corner, and it's one of those you dive. He was rewarded. If it gets by him, that's probably 2 bases. But up 5, you can maybe take that chance a little bit more. Ball 1 to Larson. And upstairs for ball 2. Larson has walked and struck out. 2-0. Looking at a high fly ball left field. Back as Perkins settling under it. He's got it for out number 2. Quickly 2 up and 2 down, and I think we brought this point up one of the games earlier where, like, momentum in baseball. Now, Jamestown, the big inning. Grand Forks helped them out, some miscues in the field. Last thing you want to do is start filling up the bases for the other guy, and 2 quick outs. Pribula takes it 4-1. He's 0 for 2, line to third in the first. Struck out looking in the third. Swing, little looper, left center field. That is just out of the reach of a diving Verkey. Backed up by Perkins, and Pribula has a 2-out base hit. So a single there. That carried a little farther out than I honestly thought it was going to, as Verkey a dive and honestly was very close to catching that ball. I'll bring up Tostenson. 3 hits, 2 singles, and a double for Tostenson. So they do get it back to the top of the order for Grand Forks. Outside. And ball 1. Grand Forks out hitting Jamestown 10-7. And that is a number jumble in the line score. 11 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Jamestown's 6-10-4. For Grand Forks, now 2-0. Geyser deals. Up with a zone, 3-0. Geyser upper 70s for pitch count right now. And a 4-pitch walk here. Tostenson on for the 4th time. Second and first 2 out for Shower. Started at third base, now pitching.
Number 5, James Shower.
Franco finished unofficially 85 was his pitch count. So pretty much use him up for the tournament. Down and in, ball 1 to Shower. Singled, scored in the first, flying to left in the second, flying to center in the fourth. RBI chance here, 2 on, 2 away. And it's now 2-0. Play the outfielders to pull. Outfield playing him to pull. Strike outside corner, now 2-1 to Shower. Carenta on deck. Grand Forks trying to spark into a flame here with 2 outs and trying to churn their way back in. They led 5-2 at one point. It's now 11-6 Jamestown. Good pitch inside corner. And that evens the count at 2. A little bit of a breeze at big American flag out in center field. Just beyond the center field fence, starting to sway to and fro. Fastball struck him out. Ooh, a fastball by him. And a scoreless 5th for Geyser. And that'll do it in the bottom of the 5th inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 2 left on. Grand Forks has left 6 on in 5 innings of batting. So they put up a goose egg in the 5th. Jamestown looking for that, and they have an 11-6 lead as we head to the 6th here at Jack Williams.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home, or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Gear up for Quick Star's Mountain Dew Quick Climb. Now through August 16th, play each day for free in your Quick Rewards app and score bonus plays with every eligible item you grab. Every day, someone's cashing in. So open the app and get climbing. Win big with Quick Star's Mountain Dew Quick Climb.
Number 11-6 Jamestown as we head to the top of the 6th inning.
Number 17, Brady Ninow.
Not quite an hour 40 into this one, and still one more to go with West Fargo and Bismarck. They'll be coming up in the finale later tonight. Big overhand curveball to Ninow. And strike one. Ninow, Weber, and Verke for Jamestown. 7 runs, 4 hits. I believe all 7 of those runs should be unearned, as now 1-1 the count. With all the errors in that in the frame. Yes, 7 unearned runs. 1-1. Little jam shot, able to fight one off. Foul over the netting and out of play. 1-2. Jamestown hit 11 in the 5th inning. Ninow's 1 for 3. And the delivery. Breaking pitch, got him looking. Strike 3 called. So Ninow out on strikes. 1 away here in the 6th. Schauer has his first strikeout.
Number 4,
We'll bring up Brenner Weber. Hit by a pitch in the 1st, grounded to short in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. So Jamestown, the delivery is into the hands in a pop-up into foul territory. Reichow has room, foul ball catch. Up third base way and foul ground, and quickly 2 away here in the 6th. Pitch count wise for Geyser, he's at 83. That was a quick inning. So that'll give him the 6th more than likely. There was activity earlier in the Jamestown bullpen, but that was in the first couple of innings. Really, since the first, Geyser has, let's say, settled into a groove, but it's been much steadier the last 4 innings. They buzzed the tower to Verke in ball 1. Verke is hit by a pitch, walked, and a single, bunt single. He has scored a couple of runs. And now 2-0. 7 hits, Perkins 2 for Jamestown. Bush a 2-run hit, Smith. RBI and a ground out, and a 2-run single as part of that 7-run barrage in the 5th. 3-0. Cody Bush on deck. So Jamestown, they have now scored 29 runs in now 4 games. As they were very opportunistic against Dickinson in the opening round. 11 hits, helped out by 4 errors and 9 walks. They did have a township full of base runners on Monday. 3-0. And a strike, 3-1. So 3 games tomorrow. We'll start at 1:30. That'll be the winner's bracket game to kick things off here at Jack Williams. Post 2 and post 400. A wave and a miss, and 3-2. Winner moves into Saturday's championship game, which is set for high noon here at Jack Williams. Winner of this game and the winner of our next matchup with Bismarck and West Fargo will have game 2 at 4:30. Payoff. Struck him out. Came back. Down 3-0 in the count to Van Verke. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Schauer. It's a 1-2-3 top of the 6th inning. Nothing across as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 5.5 for the Bucks. 11-6 Jamestown.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and burgers. There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings. With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, in Corinta to lead things off, it'll be the heart of the order for Grand Forks. 11-6. Jamestown with the lead. Winner advances to tomorrow. And we play one game at 4:30, perhaps. Another one at 7. Ball 1 to Corinta. 7 o'clock game tomorrow night has the loser of the 1:30 game, which will be either post 400 or post 2, versus the winner of the 4:30 game. Fly ball, right center field. Verke has it measured. He waits, and a two-handed catch. Round number 1. Corinta retired for the first time. He had singles in the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. It's Ryan Reichow. Started on the mound, now at third base. A couple of runs batted in on fielders' choices. And 0 for 3. And it is a strike. 0-1. Showered a quick inning. He's had 15 pitches so far to get 4 outs. Ooh, caught the outside corner and then some. 2 strikes. 0-2. A little further outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch count approaching 90 now for the right-hander. Here's a drive into right center field, over into the alley, and it's flagged down. Nice catch. On the run in right center field. Primula over into the gap, made the catch. Wasn't sure if he was going to get to that. Verke kind of peeled off, and Primula with a nice running catch. They've shown some nice outfield defense.
Number 7, Alex Seaver.
Perkins had a nice catch, took a hit away from Dosh earlier, and had a nice running grab. So a little bit of defense there. 2 down for Seaver. And the pitch. He swings. It's a high drive to left. That is hit well towards the corner, and it is off the wall. Off the wall in left field, digging for second, and in is Seaver with a double. Just out of the reach of Perkins, trying to snag that on the run in deep left field towards the corner. Seaver has himself a double on his first hit of the game. So, 2-out hit. Bring up Xander Wayne. Wayne 0 for 3, flying to right in his last at bat. And the delivery. Had the plate, but missed just low, 1-0. Wayne flying to right in the 4th. Grand Forks put 2 on last inning with 2 out, but Geyser got showered a strikeout to end that threat in the 5th. Grand Forks, 6 runners left on. Last 4 innings, that one gets away. We'll go to the screen, and we'll send Seaver to third base. So it's now 2-0. Wild pitch. Bouncing ball out to short. Gobbled up there by Smith. On to first in time, and the inning is over. So Wayne retired. They get a 2-out double, but Grand Forks strands a runner in scoring position. No runs and a hit, no errors. And they strand one, a scoreless 6th for Geysers. It's a 5-run lead for Jamestown as we go to the 7th. It's 11-6.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Peek at the totals as we go to the top of the 7th inning. 11-6 Jamestown, and the 9-seeded Eagles 3 outs away from being one of the final 4 teams. As overhand delivery to Bush is upstairs for ball 1. Cody Bush, Hayden Smith, Hudson Rohde scheduled batters. And the delivery, swing and a miss. 1-1. I believe Otley did stay in the game as he was hit, or he pinch hit for Gerlach, reached on an error. I believe he's still at second base. It's a high drive to left, hit well towards the corner, down the line, and a foul ball. Home run distance. And a loud, noisy second strike, 1-2. Just got out ahead of that one enough as some youngsters kind of out there beyond the outfield fence. You gonna go chase that one down or just go watch? 1-2, overhand delivery. Well, just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Showers got an inning and a third, was greeted with a pair of hits when he replaced Reichau with 2 out in the 5th. Gave up 1 run. It was unearned. 1 bounces away. 2-2 now to Bush. 2-run single back in the first inning. Walked, scored in the 4th. Popped to the catcher in the 5th. And after that pop-up to the catcher, 5 straight batters reached for Jamestown. Line drive, left center field, and a diving attempt. Did he hang on? Yes, diving catch in left field. Nice grab there by Carrenta for the first out. So Bush robbed of a base hit. Good outfield defense on both sides. Perkins with a nice grab. Took a hit away from Dosh. Fribula with a nice running catch last inning. And 1 down. Here in the 7th for Hayden Smith. 3 runs batted in for Smith. First pitch swinging and fouled away. 2-run single gave Jamestown the lead. In a 7-6 game with 2 out, they added 4 more. RBI hits for Gaynor and Perkins. Errors led to 2 more runs scoring. As Grand Forks had a couple of snowball fights out there. Popped up. Foul territory, and it is caught. Nice grab in foul territory. Xander Wayne the catch in foul ground. 2 down. And 2 away.
Number 33, Hudson Brody. Brody had an important play for the Eagles. Second run in the 4th inning.
Brody brought a run on a squeeze bunt in the 4th, walked and scored. And that's 7-run outburst in the 5th. Belt high strike, 0-1. Glad you're with us here. Coverage of the state Class AA American Legion Baseball Tournament. Video coverage presented by Walker Mowers. It's 1-1.
Tomorrow for the winner of this game against the winner this month in West Fargo.
1-1. Out to third. Gobbled up there by Rykow on to first. And in time, that'll end the inning. So nice inning for Shower. A 1-2-3. Top of the 7th inning. Nothing across, so last ups for Grand Forks as we head to the bottom of the 7th. As 6.5 in the books, it remains 11-6 in favor of Jamestown.
If you're looking for a car or truck and you don't know where to go, Luther Family Ford's a place where prices are so low. Honesty, integrity are what we stand for. Lowest prices every day is what we have in store. Our sales and service is the best, you'll know it ain't no lie. Just come on down to Luther Family Ford and you'll see why.
Just off I-29 and 32nd Avenue. See you there.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Eleven 6, bottom of the order for Grand Forks, Matt Dosh. And a strike, 0-1. It'll be Dosh, Larson, and Pribula. Dosh, 2 hits. Robbed of a hit, a nice catch by Perkins. Took a hit away in the 5th inning. Dosh. Double in 2 in the 1st. Another base hit in the 3rd. 1-1. Low and away, 2-1 the count. The Royals down to their final 3 outs. Geyser deals. Sharply hit. That's through the hole, base hit into left field. 3 for 4 now for Matt Dosh. And a leadoff single. That'll bring up the catcher, David Larson. And trip to the mound coming. We'll see if this is going to be the end of the line. It's 97. Nope, he's going to the bullpen. So that'll be it. So Geyser 6+ pitches to that first batter and surrenders that single to Dosh, as we will have a new pitcher on for Jamestown. I believe it'll be Kyler Perkins. That is on. So right now, Geyser in line for the win. They've got a nice hand. He gets a nice hand as it will be Perkins on to try and finish the deal here in the 7th, trying to get those final 3 outs. So pitching change, break in the action here with runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 7th. It's 11-6 in favor of Jamestown, the state Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. More in a moment.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All-Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
Perkins on to pitch. Second appearance, Kyler Perkins pitched an inning on Monday, started, then pitched to one batter in the second, gave up 2 hits, 2 unearned runs. He also hit a pair of batters. Not a save situation. David Larson will hit here for Grand Forks. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. They will hold on with Dosh at first. Strike to Larson, 0-1. I was a little bit surprised when it's a 5-run lead that they hold the runner on. And the delivery, swing and a miss. A couple of good high fastballs there, Larson. And you're trying to kind of figure out that timing right away. And he's elevated a couple of fastballs, and high fastball, if you don't generate enough bat speed, it's a tough one to try and connect with. 2 strikes the count. Guys are scattered 12 hits. 6+ innings. Swinging a pop-up. Might be playable. Foul ground, and that one near the Grand Forks dugout and out of play. Still 2 strikes. 6 runs, 3 earned. He's on the hook for Dosh at first base. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. 12 hits in 6 innings. That's like a line from a major league pitcher from like the 80s and 90s. In fact, you'd see a guy go 7 or 8, he'd give up. They'd let him throw 135 pitches. He might give up a dozen hits, 5-6 runs, but they'd let him go through it. 2 strikes. Not anymore. To right, over towards the corner, long run, and the catch made for the out. Bush going a long ways to chase that one down for the first out. Long into foul territory, and again, a lot of foul ground on both sides here at Jack Williams Stadium, and Bush took advantage of it. Traveled a lot of real estate to get to that one. I'll bring up Pribula. Pribula to the plate. Outside, that one bounces away. And Dosh to second of the wild pitch. 1 ball to count. That is Otley at second base as he pinch hit earlier. That was in the 5th, hitting for Gerlach. Did stay in the game at second. Fastball swung on and missed. So Pribula, 1-1. He had a hit back in the 5th. He is 1 for 3. Grand Forks has out-hit Jamestown 12-7. Back to the mound. They will flip it on to first for the out. There's 2 down. Stabbed there by Perkins. And Pribula retired for the second out. Dosh stays put at second, as you can see on your screen. That'll bring up Tostenson. Tostenson is yet to be retired. 2 singles, a double, and a walk. And a strike, 0-1. Well, Jamestown were eliminated in 2 years ago on the Thursday night game. There's a pop-up. That's going to land just in front of us, and 2 strikes the count. They were one of those bottom 4 teams in 22. They were the 10 seed, if I remember correctly. And got all the way to Thursday night before they were eliminated by Minot. 0-2. Out to short. Smith stumbles, gets up, throws on to first, and out in time. Ball gets away. A run is going to score. That'll make it 11-7, as they will give the runner second base. So Tostenson beat out the throw, and then an error on Smith allowing Dosh an extra base. And likewise, Tostenson. He was going to beat that throw, is out to deep short. Single in an air. It's now 11-7. That'll bring up Gabe Shower. 1 for 4, struck out in his last plate appearance in the 5th against Geyser. So that run is charged to Geyser. You can close the book on him. Ball 1. That is an unearned run. 6+ innings, 12 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He did finish with 107 pitches, by the way. Called strike, and it's 1-1. Nearly got his team to the finish line. Strike outside corner, and it's 1-2. Jamestown is a win away from getting to day 5 of this tournament. 1-2. Flipped foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If they win, that would guarantee that 2 teams in the Final Four will be the 7 and 9 seeds. Little dribbler foul. Nice job to just fight that one off. A slow hook that he was able to just get a top half of the ball on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Popped up. This should do it. Left center field. Over and catching is Perkins in left center field. Jamestown wins it. The 9-seeded Eagles will be one of the Final Four still standing. Pair of hits in the inning, scoring a run. There was 1 error and 1 left on for Grand Forks as the Royal season comes to a close. They'll finish at 500 at 19-19. So Jamestown picks up the win as we will take a break, come back, and wrap things up. We'll get your post-game report here in just a second. Jamestown wins at 11-7.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
See these final numbers. Jamestown 11 runs, 7 hits and 4 errors. Grand Forks 7 runs, 13 hits and 4 errors, including 3 hit games for Tostenson, Corinta, and for Matt Dosh, but not enough. 4 errors in the field, and some of them proved to be costly, including a couple of errors as part of that 7-run 5th inning. As an 11-7 victory is a lot to digest in this one as they get the field ready. The game completed in just over 2 hours, so probably looking at maybe close to 9:30 on the first pitch between Bismarck and West Fargo as those teams getting ready for a late night here tonight and an elimination game. So you can put Jamestown into the 4:30 game tomorrow, and they will get the winner of West Fargo and Bismarck. Whoever wins the nightcap, those will be the final 4, will set up play for 3 games tomorrow. Quick recap on this one. Jamestown took an early lead, 2 runs in the top of the first inning. 2-out, 2-run single from Cody Bush gave the Eagles a quick 2-0 lead, but Grand Forks answering with 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Ryan Reichow has 3 singles loaded the bases to start things. Reichow's fielder's choice scored Tostenson to make it a 2-1 game. Added another run in the bottom of the first, and then Matt Dosh, a 2-run double, was the big hit of the 4-run first, 4-2 Grand Forks, and another run and an RBI single from Correnta in the second. Jamestown able to battle back 2 runs without a hit in the 4th inning. Walks to Verkey and Bush put 2 on. Hayden Smith's RBI ground out brought a run home, and then a safety squeeze. Hudson Rhodey able to get that safety squeeze down, allowing a second run to score as that scored Bush. They got 2 without a hit to make it a 5-4 game. Grand Forks got a run back in the 4th inning as Reichow, fielder's choice, and a run batted in, made it a 6-4 game, but the difference was the 5th inning. Jamestown batted 11 and scored 7 runs, as in that 4th inning, they were able to get the majority of the runs scoring. In fact, 6 scored with 2 out, as Gaynor reaching on an error with 2 errors on a play. A ground ball to first. Xander Wayne trying to force out Perkins at second base, threw the ball away, and then another error on the throw back to the infield. An errant throw, on a run to score to make it 6-5, but it was Hayden Smith, a 2-out, 2-run single, made it a 7-6 game. Rhodey was hit by a pitch, and that lifted starter Reichow. That brought in Shower from third base. An error allowed to run to score off the bat of Ethan Otley. They made it 8-6. Perkins with an RBI single, scoring a run, and error added a second run to score to make it 10-6. And then Bennett Gaynor, an RBI single, made it 11-6 as runner was caught on the base pass and was tagged out to end the inning as Perkins was out. Got caught between, Otley kind of ran him off the bases as he was between second and third, which forced Otley to try and take off to the plate. He got caught in a rundown and was tagged out to end the frame, but the damage was done. That made it 11-6. Grand Forks got a run back on an infield hit and a throwing error as Dosh led off with a single with a second and a wild pitch and scored. Tostenson beat out an infield hit. Error charged it short to Smith, allowing Dosh to score and getting Tostenson to second, but Shower flied out to left center to end it. 11-7 your final score. The winning pitcher for Jamestown, Zach Geiser, as Geiser went 6+ innings, scattered 12 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and Kyler Perkins gave up 1 hit in an otherwise scoreless 7th. Reichow, the losing pitcher for Grand Forks, 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 10 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He hit 3 batters. Not a bad job in relief from Gabe Shower, 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 unearned run allowed, and 2 strikeouts. So with the victory, let's go to this bracket if we can. There we go. You can put Jamestown there into Game 16 as they'll await the winner of West Fargo and Bismarck, and that will be Game 2 tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Of course, you take a look at the winners bracket. There you see Fargo Post 2 and Post 400. 1 and the 7 seeds will square off tomorrow at 1:30 as both the Stars and Post 2 with wins earlier today. So we will take a break. We will come back and get you ready for final game of the night. We'll have West Fargo and Bismarck in another elimination game. Final score again, 11-7. Jamestown with a victory.